There you go, guys. As we jump in, Mr. Morek, also known as Baki to some who are near and dear to his heart, is joining us on the cast. If you're not aware, that's right. Mr. Morek, right there, is on the microphone with
Yeah,
me.
hi guys again. So we have second game, Shank against Roman.
A much more compelling civilization matchup in this game, for my money, anyway.
So who you prefer, like from Civ point of view?
On islands, that's an interesting question because Roman having cheap buildings could really help with that boom. I guess in a vacuum, I prefer Shang because it's more versatile, but you can't go wrong with either of these civs on this
I don't
map.
know. To be honest, it's like 50-50 for me. Maybe even I will pick Roman. Maybe I'm not sure still, but like in the long run, Roman for sure. In the early game, it's like 50-50 maybe. I don't know, or maybe Shang because like you can click faster to get like fast pressure to put on the opponent.
Yes.
Still, Roman with cheaper building and early dock. Still is equal early game.
There is no delay, by the way. I saw someone in the chat asking about delay. No, there's no delay. As we take a look at Albert, who is smartly has four fills, I should say, on berries, which is kind of what you want to do with Shang. You want to take advantage of that 40 food cost and get that extra vil on wood if you can, and get that wood pit, that quick one. But we can see that Albert, as he often does, is struggling with his micro, and instead of having everyone on the strag, he's all over the place here. So it's the little things with Albert, is these holes in his game that if he just cleaned up, I think he could be even stronger than he is. We take a look at Jesze over here, and he should be placing his pit any second.
Yeah, he's like he's 8 this color.
As Jesze gets that quick wood pit down at 340, that's a decent time. Nothing to write home about, but pretty good. That's the idea when you have these civs like Roman Shang. On the islands especially, you want to get that quick wood pit down before 4 minutes. And Jesse's done that.
Check, I don't like this pit from Albert. It's like, it's too far from the TC.
Yep.
Now, the next loss we'll need to walk more to start collecting.
Yeah.
These deers like are valuable, but not that much. We have elephants. They will just mess up on the wood gathering now.
Yeah.
So for me, check how good the Jesze pit is. Like,
Yeah.
collect so much more wood.
Oh, yeah.
In the game.
Yes.
In Ireland, like that is like most important.
Agreed. Yeah, Jesze has a much better setup here in the early going, and if you're Albert,
Yeah, much better.
and if you're Albert, your opening houses, if you just had more thought when you placed them, maybe you would not have blocked this wood. This would have been a very nice wood pit to get down here. So I'm telling you, folks, it's the little things with this game where you put your first house can have an exponential effect on your game. As we see that here for Albert, he's kind of forced into this wonky decision to make a wood pit over here because it's next to some deer. When there's all...
Check Jesze already have put the dock in a great place.
Yep, Jesze gets that dock down, built before 6 minutes. So he's in a position to take this game. If I'm just giving you my honest opinion from what I see from the setups. But we'll see. Albert, outplayed him last game, had a better map that helped him. And we'll see about this one. So we see Albert gets his dock down in the safe sea at 6:30. So not a great time, but a great choice getting a dock where it's nice and safe. Relatively safe.
That dock is like it's gonna be so long before it's gonna be attacked. And but this is unrealistic to make this game. But check the small crossing.
Yes.
If you put one there, then that fish is gonna be so safe.
Yep, there's not a ton of fish back there, but there is some. But I'm interested to see what the tool click times are going to look like here. Although
It's
Albert's...
gonna be similar. I think it's gonna be similar.
There's Albert with the
Albert
tool.
already clicked, and
He did.
Jesze is gonna be. If he stop like build production, he will click soon.
He does stop Vil production, as we see there on the top left. He canceled those Vils, and Jesze will be clicking very soon. As we can see that Jesse's taking advantage of that early setup, and he's ahead on the HC count. 2 docks down, make that 3 docks. He's got 3 docks on 1 wood pit though, which isn't my favorite.
How albertoha94 in the sea is gonna be untouched, but it's likely that Jesze is gonna be untouched on C2 because there is no dock from this side. So now it's all about getting information like Jesze is doing. Check, he already sent one fish boat to check the shore.
Yes, that's a pro maneuver.
Important now. When he noticed that there is no dock from this side, maybe he will send it to the other.
Yeah, I mean, and if the sea is unguarded, then you know what's to stop Jesze from an amphibious landing right here, and he could really, you know, have a decisive strike early. But we'll see how Jesze wants to play it. If he wants to play it,
When he see or watch the games, I hope he won't take me for a bet. But I don't like this bit, you know. Look how bad it is.
Yeah, I mean that.
Between the two forests and the island is like 15-20% better.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, pretty much anything other than what Albert did would have been better. Unfortunately for Albert, he has these 2 forests right by his TC. 1 pit there, and then 1 pit on the other would have been a great setup. And instead, he pits, you know, a whole entire screen away. Distance.
Look, now he's in problem. Check, his food production is like not existing anymore, except for the fish. And
Yeah.
not too much fish, only 2 fish. The elephant is running low on food.
Is Albert making scout ships in this?
But I don't know if he can put a granary there.
Jesus, Albert. Is Albert? He said in scout ships from his safe sea. Albert, come on, don't do this to me. You turn me into such a troll when you do shit like this. Oh God, Albert. Sorry guys, I'm just some decisions that are made, let's just say they're questionable in this game sometimes. As we check the HC count, and Jesze has a 5 HC lead. Did he click bronze yet? He has not, but he will very, very soon. He decided to HC on his way to bronze, which is a curious decision, but he will click.
Yeah, he need to stop the production now and just click.
Yes, agreed.
This is his game now. The setup is much better.
Albert's.
It's gonna be a long time before Albert click Bronze Age.
Albert hasn't even figured out that the Straits of Tehran here are separating him from the rest of the map. Oh, yes. All right, yeah. So I'm sure Albert right now is like, oh, man, as he sort of understands what he did there. I guess in fairness to Albert, it is islands. You're not expecting such an obtusely shaped island. So we'll give Albert that benefit of the doubt.
Jesze did a smart thing picking islands. Maybe he practiced or he probably even have bigger experience in islands. It's like the most rarely played map in D.
And Jesse's just refusing to click for reasons I don't quite understand.
He still haven't clicked. Oh my god!
No.
But why?
I don't know. I think he's he obviously has no idea about the map, and he's just playing it safe.
This reminds me of one game, like it was tuning game. Me and Hillberries, we were teaming against I don't know who, and we decided both we go Bronze Age, like fast Bronze Age in islands.
Oh, okay.
When I noticed when I watched the game after that, you know what he did before he clicked bronze?
What's that?
He had like 800 foot or something, and he clicked all like 20 villages in waiting for making. and he didn't. I went bronze. I fought two guys, and he was still 2H all the time, and we lost the game. And it was my fault, of course.
Yes, it sounds like you ruined whatever plan he had. I'm not really sure what's going on with this game. Jesse just hasn't struck yet. 0 kills with all those ships. I don't really understand what Jesse's strategy was there. Albert is not clicked yet. Jesse is finally, as we have a strike brewing here. So there he.
Albert will click soon. So now when he knows,
Jesse strikes first.
he need to run there and block fast that corner of the map, and then focus on land. This is his only choice. He will lose this side of the map.
Yes.
Jesze will probably land
Yeah.
early Bronze Age.
Yeah.
If you can put 2 dogs there, that will give him maybe 3-4 minutes of fish gathering.
I mean, this is kind of a troll thing to say, but if you're Albert and you understand what is going on with your... He can't fight that front C because he's got 3 docks in the back. That's a logistical nightmare to get his navy over there. So the only way Albert can win this game is if he's going to do a bitch-ass wonder. So we'll see. We'll see if he tries that. Because you can do stuff like that on islands. You can make a wonder and defend.
If he can defend the land for a while, he can go late game. Maybe he will lose, but the game can still continue. But the crucial thing is for him to block the crossing. That will give
Yes.
him more time to defend.
Agreed. Thank you. Somebody there just subscribe. Good looks, Easy Bro. Thank you. Easy Bro just gave me a subscription. Thank you for that, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Morek. But yeah, he needs to control that. But even if he does, Jesse can transport him so easily, and in fact, I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
He's doing good. He's getting the upgrades. He can just decide what he wants to do next. I mean, it's his decision. He can, from 10 decisions, even if he make 8, he will win the game. Maybe 2 decisions will lose him. Doing nothing and I don't know, doing almost nothing.
Oh, here we go. At 12, we have a big strike. As Jesse's war galleys have encountered Albert's navy and is just getting shredded right now. And now, in real time, Jesse understands what a strange map this is. He's like, what the hell? What kind of map is this? I'm sure is what he's thinking. This is pretty bizarre to have an island that almost connects that but doesn't quite connect. But there you go, Morek. So he lost control completely of that shoulder.
At this point now he can just resign. There is no chance now.
Very unlikely.
Here he will lose. And check the population now is very close.
Yep.
70 for 75.
And Jesse's deciding to just destroy these docks with a flurry of broadside from his war galleys, which isn't the worst decision, because Albert's not going to have any tools to deal with what has come his way if Jesse can kill a couple of these docks, which he is. And here comes Albert now in a feeble attempt to protect his dock. He's coming in. Yeah, we'll see. Right. Nah, he can't. He only has 2. Oh, excuse me. He has 3 docks left, so I guess he can. Jesse is sending his reinforcement navy now.
Yeah, now they're coming.
And now Jesse's partially encircled here, so we'll see if that ends up mattering.
I like the towers on the coastline from Albert. They will give him some vision and
Yes.
protect him from early landing. And he built a dock. Check. He built a dock. Maybe he will try to transport. Oh, he's trying to transport. Check the dock on the corner of the.
Yes. Yes, I don't see a transport from. I don't see a transport from either player yet, which, if to be honest, it's a baffling decision to me. Do you have any thoughts on why neither player would try a transport? I mean, it's 1v1. Why would you not try to strike your opponent at home? It seems.
I don't know, but Albert made the transport and he didn't enter with the wheels there. Maybe he misclicked or something. He's gonna move the transport. If he's not.
As we see Albert get the fishing ship upgrade finally. As Jesse's just kind of able to toy with Albert, as Albert just doesn't have enough docks to hang with what Jesse's throwing at him. As we see Albert's moving in for a transport, so perhaps sensing that he needs to take a bigger risk, Albert's going to try a transport. But Albert at home on land doesn't have wheel yet. Oh, there he goes. He finally gets wheel. And he's very low on wood, Albert is. He's so low on wood. He's got none.
If you check Jesze map, he like built 3 like stone throwers. I don't know why he built. Maybe to.
Oh, there were ships over there, and he decided to deal with them that way, which is a strange decision by Jesse, but it worked, I guess, well enough. As Jesse, perhaps sensing a transport, is already walled at home to some extent.
Check. Look, Albert, clear the
Barracks.
back door in his map.
As Albert builds his opening barracks on Jesse's land. Albert's just full of laughs today. Albert, though, did manage to stand his ground at home in that sea, Morik. So he managed that situation well enough, I guess. His sea did not fall.
Yeah, he like didn't lose all the fish. It's still like a normal game.
Yeah, Albert did good there. He did micro his fishing boats well enough that they all didn't get ethnic cleansed. So that was good work by him.
I don't know why Jesze is building pits. He's still been building.
Yeah, we've seen curious decision from both players throughout this game. At least, from our vantage point. It's always easier to say things when you're watching, as we all know that, but still.
Now Jesze is aware of enemy his enemy, so look, now the cats will do their job. So it's like forward thinking from Jesze.
Yep, Jesse knew it all along. He's like, oh, I knew this day would come. I had these catapults in reserves. I had my artillery already ready. As Jesse has a nice number of barracks at home, he should be able to spam swordsmen to deal with this problem that Albert's presenting him. We'll see if that's how he chooses to deal with it. As we check the Vil count, it's about even, 77, 78, 79, so...
Yeah, look, Jesze didn't use his advantage too good in the sea. Like, he only has 3 fishing ships working and they are not upgraded like 4 fishing ships. So, let's see what happens next.
As we see a big encounter on the sea, where Jesse has numbers, and he will win this strike decisively. It's Albert's good.
At home, and there is a cafe inside with armor update, which is most important upgrade in the game.
So yeah, one has to wonder if Jesse has the small trees upgrade as Albert's moving in here with some up.
Oh my god, it's forecast.
Yeah, Jesse's got a problem at home. This one little hole is going to cost him, we'll see what it costs him. So far, not a ton, but a headache at the very least. As we've got a bunch of people in on the cast now, and if you're just joining us, that is, in fact, Mr. Morik in on the cast with me, Casey. And he...
This is going to be a big problem. The ships are coming from behind. He's only have like now the army is coming to deal with it.
As Morik finally gets some swordsmen going at home to deal with the problems that he's been presented with.
Yeah, but the swordsman in Czech, Alberto is making academy.
Yes, he is. Although he does have those stone throwers to take out that academy quickly. It's just really curious, as we've said, decisions by both players, but the outcome of the match still seems like it could go either way. What do you think? You think it's still anyone's game right now?
Yeah. Now check the production of the both players is good. I was checking before in the game. I didn't like the most of the time the production was very small. Now it's fixed. They are producing units. They are producing bills.
As I zoom out so we can get a more complete look at the playing field. You see Jesse's got a pretty good handle on things at home, as Albert has not fully upgraded his cav. So Jesse's strong Roman swordman can deal with him. As Jesse takes out the academy that you pointed out.
Looks like he's gonna clear.
Zoom in, zoom out. I can do whatever I want. I'm the caster. Deal with it. What's that, buddy?
Looks like he's gonna clear the land.
Yeah.
I mean his land. Still now Shank with booming economy at home. Even him losing the fishing ships.
As we
It's,
no, don't ban him. He's not worth being banned. Plus, I could really use his ad revenue. Take away Bongo. Thank you. As yeah, this match really it's hard to get a feel for where I'm at. The timeline's like dead even. Is either player ironing yet? Doesn't look like it. I mean, Jesse's Roman, so you would think that would give him the automatic advantage the longer this match goes on. So that's where I'm going to stick. Is that Jesse will find a way to pull this out. I mean, Albert is stealing some wood from his land, and Jesse still has not tried attacking Albert at home through an amphibious landing, which I don't understand, but he hasn't tried that yet. Jesse just showing he's going to be really conservative in these games, I think.
yeah, and
Too conservative, in my opinion.
don't let this bomb and mass getting bigger because they will melt the sportsman. Like I don't know, anyone call fire? Doesn't look like.
So Jesse is completely ethnic cleanse Albert's safe sea. There's nothing left on that shoreline. So that's a big feather in Jesse's cap. Because now he moves back down to claim his own land back. So he took Albert's sea, and now he's taking his land back. So that's going to be a net win for Jesse.
And
The timeline just completely flipped, by the way. Sorry to interrupt. The timeline's completely flipped. Jesse's taking control of the game. As Jesse controls pretty much everywhere on the map other than Albert's base. And Albert hasn't really done a ton at home to impress with his real villagers. He's only got 3 town centers, and he's Shang. He's got to do better than that. He needs at least 4 or 5.
he have like 4 theses at the moment.
1, 2, 3. It does have 4. Thank you for correcting me. Jesse has a bit more TCs, and he's a little bit bigger as a result. And he's the stronger Civ. So like I said, when you're the stronger Civ, the longer the game goes, the more the outcome will favor you.
I mean now, like before we count out Alberto, and he did a great attack, but still again, what is his plan? I don't know. What can he do at this point?
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Maybe he must more bowman here.
He is hanging around. He's being very pesky in Jesse's lane.
The game, I mean, this game is great. Like we have a lot of fighting, and it's still gonna go like maybe even until Iron Age.
Just, I'm still laughing about early in the game when Albert sent his scout ships from like Magellan circumnavigating the globe just to.
And look, Albert is still trying to win the sea. He's making
Yes.
a lot of ships from these docks from the front side.
Yeah, and Albert's really getting Jesse's army with some micro, and he's able to get his navy and his army to fight in concert here to win this engagement. So now the timeline flips the other way, and now Albert's taking control of the game.
Casey, Jesse clicked Iron Age.
Jesse is not. It has. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah.
From Iron Age.
As long as he can stay safe enough for the next couple minutes, yeah, Jesse should be able. I mean, he's Roman. He should be able to deal with this. He's got towers everywhere.
Yeah, he just need towers and some
legions. Maybe cats.
Maybe even swordsmen looking around to collect some running bowmen.
It's just, it's been pure chaos, the sea in this game. Like, trying to predict who's going to control the sea, when, and how. Like, somehow, Albert, after that setback in his safe sea, his regained control of sea, is Jesse has a bunch of idle ships, if you can see that, Morek, over at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I noticed them along.
Yeah.
He need to click the idle army button.
Correct.
Like, more often.
That's
Those
right.
ships are useless, and they will do a good job being on the other side.
Yeah, and as everyone, or not, maybe not everyone, most know in this game, if you use the all idle army hotkey, that will not get idle ships. You have to use the single idle army key. So if you don't know, now you know. Now there's no excuse. As we.
Now this is gonna be fun. You know.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I don't see good production from Jesze. He's only making cats.
Jesse just seems so hesitant to be aggressive at all. As he has a priest on the front lines there. The priest.
He has a foot, but he's not losing anything. Like, he's not even upgrading the cats.
And he also hasn't masked Blagman.
Iron Age.
Excuse me, swordsman. He also doesn't have any swordsmen created yet. I think Jesse's screwed, honestly.
No, I mean.
Where's his army?
Problem, but still, I think he can deal with.
I don't know. I see one swordman and it's about to die. So I don't know what's going on with Jesse and this plan of ironing. It's like he was ironing to win C, but didn't think about home.
Check. Did you like that? I liked it a lot. Did you?
With the cat?
The big bombs, yeah.
I missed part of it. I missed the backside of it, but I can certainly appreciate. It looks like it took out like 6 at once.
Damn, this game is like so.
Back and forth. Yeah, these players are really going tit for tat. The timeline's actually even right now.
I don't even, like, I had one prediction, then you see some shit happens, then again some shit happens.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, this 1.5 definitely allows for these sort of swings in momentum, more so than 2.0, where in 2.0 an early strike can be so decisive and difficult to deal with. These guys are really milking this.
Like 1.5, right? The tourney is going to be 1.5, but if the players agree to, or they want to play in 2.0, they can. But both of the players need to agree.
And I don't know what. All right, so Jesse has finally painstakingly gathered some longswordmen, and Albert, by the way, has ironed. Albert has ironed.
Those longswordmen will clear everything, I think.
We'll see. Here's a big strike right here. We got Jet.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Good shots from the cats.
We'll see what happens here. This will be pretty crucial for both players. The outcome here, and it looks like Albert's gonna find a way to win it. And Micro and his stone thrower.
Oh my God, this is bad, man. Jesze is losing the game.
Yeah, Jesse just should have been more aggressive early in the game, but he wasn't, and that's gonna cost him.
But Casey, did you find this small base in Albert Town from Jesze?
I do see that now. Thanks for pointing it out, and I did not before, but I see now as Jesse is in a position here to do something. We'll see what. he's gonna.
How can he defend at home? I mean, he's making only sportsmen. The horse archers are coming.
So Jesse did have the foresight to go jihad, and so he'll be able to deal with some of this army at home better than Albert, who has not done jihad. So we'll see what that means, if anything. As the straits get more dire for Jesse at home, he's massing long swordmen, and he should be able. But just Albert's army's getting bigger.
Yeah, he's getting bigger. He took advantage of the population.
Jesse has to strike Albert at home quickly if he wants to win. He's got one barracks down at Albert's land, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't think that's going to get it done. Because Jesse is running out of real estate real quick.
Yeah, he's not. These villas are gonna go idle.
Yeah. Jesse has no wood income right now, by the way, other than the one in Albert's land. He's got none at home. He's got villas running like chickens with their heads cut off. And this one's not looking good for Jesse.
There's no coming back from this.
I don't think so. He does have jihad, as I mentioned, so his villas will be harder to kill, but his econ is just slowly getting sapped away by this cancerous army that Albert's putting together. So yes, Albert did what Jesse wouldn't. He just set a transport. Like, I don't know why Jesse didn't try the same thing.
Yeah, man, he has to have so much bigger advantage. Like, you can say like small details of the game, but even like that.
Jihad, baby, jihad.
Even those, he lost like 20-30 swordsmen there for like no reason. If he keep them behind, he now clear again everything without a problem.
Yeah, just really decision making by Jesse. He should have pulled.
With this army with good micro, maybe he even can clear it now. But he needs to go now. The villagers are too long standing there for idle. And
yeah, that was.
That
was a crucial engagement when Jesse lost that first group of swordsmen to the Navy. That was a very crucial strike.
Yeah, that was like very bad move.
He should have just pulled the army back and waited to fight another day. He's
waiting now, but now at this point maybe he need to upgrade jihad and go clear with the wheels and with the army. You know.
Do you say jihad? I say jihad. You say jihad?
I mean, jihad is the way to go here. He have land in red.
All right, so Jesse's got some, very limited army in Albert's land, but Albert's going to spam towers to deal with it. This looks like his strategy. And Jesse's kind of got these swordsmen gathered up, but, he's going to run out of time. The timeline, though, is still somewhat even, so, I guess the outcome is not decided yet.
Population is not big of a gap, but I don't know. He's waiting too long now.
As Albert senses that there's treachery afoot, he sends an army to investigate. All right, what's going on? And he sends some some horsies off to investigate the problem. Albert's going to use his navy at home. Oh, he's going to flame.
Check. They are going. Casey, check.
Oh, there he goes. The YOLO strike.
Does he have jihad? He have, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, nice.
Man. As both players' multitasking abilities are really being stressed right now as they're trying to do two things in two different places in mass. But Jesse just lost too many vills there. The timeline once again skews heavily now in Albert's favor. And
I don't think we're gonna see a decider. I'm a bit sad for that. I wanted a decider.
Yeah, so
anyway, it was such a nice second game. First game was good play for both players, but still the map was unfair. This was a really great game. I like their friends and they are our friends, and they will show for us.
Yeah, and it's a fair question to wonder why it's best of three, because I see people in the chat doing it as well. And this is, one of those things, like many things in life, that not everybody's going to agree on. But Jesse is a tournament organizer, and he, agreed that whoever wins this match has to face VNS Cool. Take the.
It's not about only that, because the best of threes, because we thought there are going to be 17 players, and the new guy, we don't know him.
Yeah.
Maybe he will
Yeah.
be like a new player, and those like set he playing against some guy to enter the tourney. Best of 5 is going to be waste of time, for the other guy. I mean, like because the games will be one-sided. But after that, when more players joined, it's still these games decided to stay best of 3.
Fair enough.